This is the beginning of Attack Suits Valken for the Super Famicom. And the gameplay I have is mostly from Cybernators, and it's the same game, it's just that it was localized, but Cybernators is such a dumb, stupid, made-up word that I just wanted to use the intro and the name for the Japanese game, because the Cybernators is just stupid. And here's the cover of the Japanese game, which is pretty cool. Like, I just didn't even want to... Cybernators is just a dumb name. What's really cool is these little like heads talking to tell you the story. I'm skipping, by the way, there's like a story based on each level and stuff, but there's too much to show during the video. It's pretty cool. It's got like a full blown-out story. But it's got these cool little heads while you're playing even.
With the story.
Yeah. There's these cool little heads while you're playing even that like are talking and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool idea for a game. I've never seen it before. And as you can see, you know, now while we're frozen for a second there, the graphics are very nice in this game. I think there's some of the best graphics I've seen on the Super Nintendo.
Definitely, I'd have to agree
They're very
with
nice.
that.
Yeah. So
I couldn't believe my eyes when this game came out.
I know, it's crazy, right? There's a lot of, by the way, there's a lot of flickering stuff that happens in this game that you can't see. Like for instance, when I jump and float, there's like a suit jetpack, but you can't really see it in the once it's encoded. It's just the way this stuff happens, you know. When you try to encode old games. But obviously I'm in that robot suit. I have a machine gun, and I can also switch to a fist, which is useful sometimes, but most of the time it's better to choose the gun. And you also can get more power-ups as you go on. I got another power-up in the next level. And as you move, you have control of your gun, but it kind of is with the control of your movement. This game would probably benefit from like a twin stick setup or something, but you know, it's a Super Nintendo game, they didn't have that. And you know, you just go around right now. What is that? Go ahead.
Did you know about the secret weapon you can pick up by how you play the first stage? Napalm?
Nope, did not know.
There's a trick to it. You have to go. You have to go through the whole stage without hitting an enemy, and then when you get to the boss, you can only hit the center part of the boss, and then you'll start the next stage with napalm, which is like a end-all weapon, be-all end-all weapon in the game. Makes all the other weapons kind of irrelevant.
I would never have known that. It's better to play it normally anyway. I don't want to play it in some like cheating way. But
it's actually part of the game. It's more of a trick than a cheat.
Yeah. But as you go around, you see me collecting these P's, and on the top, you see there's a number 1 next to my gun. As I get those, it powers up my gun. At first, I didn't know that when I played this, because I never look anything up when I play these. I just play them as if I would have when I was a kid. So I
powers up
I was getting killed.
Whichever weapon.
Go ahead.
It powers up with the P's power up whichever weapon you have selected. So if you want to power up a new weapon, you have to select that weapon before you pick up the P.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't know that when I first played, and when I got to the next stage, I was like getting murdered because my gun wasn't strong enough for anything. And then I realized that you can power up your gun. Also, if you notice this little meter, your gun kind of like needs to reload for a second in between rounds, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it makes it a bit more realistic.
Yeah, exactly. Showing my gameplay, I did lose and I cut it out for the second stage because I wanted to show the third stage. So I showed my winning rounds on the second stage and first, and then my losing one on the third stage. But I actually didn't like cut out like a best of because I couldn't get past the third stage. This game is really, really hard. You really got to like memorize the game pretty well to get too far in this.
You do have to be smart how you power up your weapons. It really makes a difference later in the game. Yeah. Like you said, it does get quite hard, so you have to.
And it's not even that you're smart. You have to know which one is going to work on which boss and which one you should be using and stuff. It's pretty tough. You really have to play it over and over again to find out. Even to win the second stage, it took me. You know, I played this game, played it 6 times and recorded all of it and just kept deleting it because I couldn't get any farther than the second stage. And then I figured out how to finally beat him today. It's like very hard, and you'll see when I get to that stage. I was looking more for more power-ups, by the way, when you're wondering why I'm going back. But because I know there was one extra, because I've gotten one extra before, but I forget where it was.
So did you record this with ZSNES?
Yep.
Yep.
And then here's another one of those little cutscenes, and now I have to destroy this boss, which actually, I don't know why these guns are here, because even if I just stood still and let them hit me, they wouldn't kill me, so it's kind of stupid.
That's part of that trick I was talking about. Like if you try to get the napalm weapon, you've got to not hit those guns, not even shoot them once. You only shoot the center part. Otherwise, the trick won't work.
Does it make the game really easy with that gun?
Not necessarily, no. It makes it easier, but it's still a hard game, even with the napalm. But you should try it just for a blowout, because it's got such a cool effect. Like when you shoot it, it's just like big napalm ball shoots out. So
that's sweet. This game is this level here is cool because it's like kind of like a side-scrolling shooter for a bit, which is I think is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I don't like about this level much though is it doesn't really make much sense. Like those guys, like the suits themselves don't hurt you when you touch them, just their bullets do. Just like these guys, only their rockets hurt you. So it's kind of just like random. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and you're really cramped.
It's pretty cramped. So
this stage I used to lose like at least half my bar every time until I figured out exactly how to do it. Yeah, but it doesn't really make much sense that you can touch everything and not get hit. It doesn't seem like a regular side-scrolling shooter. Right there you just see he took off his jetpack and now he's in zero gravity, so he can move up and down like that. It's kind of hard to control because every time you press a direction, he floats in that direction because he starts some momentum in that direction. That's a little bit weird.
You can lock the gun in one direction though, which is handy.
How do you do that?
With the shoulder button.
Nice.
The shoulder button.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That would have been useful. I was having a hard time.
That's probably why you had such a hard time. Yeah. So you need to sort of just lock your aim and then makes the level a lot more sensible. Okay.
I should have tried all the buttons.
Yeah, it's kind of like I was saying with
Good.
It's kind of like I was saying with Ranger X. It's very high tech. For this game as well, you use practically every button on the pad does something.
Yeah, but I like playing like that. Like I would have if I was a kid. Like I wouldn't have figured that out for like a week of playing. Probably I wouldn't even have figured that out when I was a kid. I like playing like that.
Yeah.
Like I'll figure it out eventually.
As you go along.
Yeah, exactly. I never like to look stuff up or anything. I always thought it was like cheating.
Just give me a moment.
It's more fun to just play or whatever.
I would like to turn the volume up very fast to show the volume. Sorry, to show the sound of this game. It's so cool stereo
Yeah, it's
sound.
got cool music.
Yeah, excellent music, isn't it?
Coming up here to the second boss, which kicked the crap out of me probably about 8 times before I actually finished beating it here. This win here you're gonna see is super lucky. Right now, me not being able to lock on the gun is really bothering me too. If I could point it in the right direction, I'd be doing a lot better. Just shooting in every direction here.
Definitely would help.
You should have told me.
Yeah, because at the moment, you're trying to aim and get some hits in, but it's making it really hard to avoid the
the
fire.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid avoid it and aim exactly.
Yeah.
This spot's not too bad though, I thought. It's pretty hard to fight the boss down the bottom because he shoots everything at you at once.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting close. Your shield is dangerously low.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. It's very cool the way this game does the presentation.
Yeah.
And then you'll see here, look, I just beat him.
Yeah.
Look at my life.
Wow, look at your energy.
Yeah, I know.
That was damn close.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get hit by those bullets, and I moved out of the way because I thought I would die after the fact, you know.
Because that can happen. You can die at the same time as you kill the boss, and you have to do the whole thing over.
I've always hated that in games.
Which sucks.
Okay, so now this is the third stage I'm joining into here, and it's pretty cool music in this stage too. Again, talking about the music and stuff.
Yeah. Like those Mode 7 explosions, they're so pixelated, but they're still kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Big pixelated explosions.
Yeah, the most pixelated explosions I've ever seen, I think. But
yeah, that's pretty cool. But this game is pretty awesome in general. I think look at the cool background here, where you can see the Earth behind us, and we're in space. They have very good graphics and like presentation in this game. This is some of the best I've seen on the Super Nintendo.
And it makes sense to this. It makes sense to the story too, like because when you get through this bit, then you actually fall to Earth. You fall out of orbit and have a big
I wish I could get there.
Into the atmosphere.
No, I gotta play more to be able to get there. These guns were really hard. This is my first playthrough on this level that I have here, and these guns were killing me so bad.
I can see why too. You're missing the other control factor. Your mech has a shield.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Put the shield up and it'll block that laser.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I remember that I did know there was one at some point. Like I used it the first time I tried, and I forgot about it.
The controller that you were using?
I had it. I just forgot about it.
When you recorded?
Yeah, I just forgot.
Yeah, that makes it tough.
Yeah. Well, I figured out a way to beat him without doing that, though.
Let's walk up and punch him. Your gun's pretty powered up there now.
Yeah, I'm fully powered up.
Well, it's level 3 Valken.
Yeah, it says...
Might actually go
it looks like you can't take any more, though. It just says minus, so that means you can't take any more, probably. I stopped giving it power-ups after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game's called Cybernator or Assault Suits Valken, by the way, somebody's asking. Some weapons what?
I think some weapons go past level 3, but I can't remember all of them individually.
Yeah. Well, the gun works pretty well now. I basically stuck to the gun. I tried a couple times just using like punch and stuff like that, but it didn't really work too well. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, punch is
this
more.
Guy though. This guy though is pretty hard when you don't have a shield. I didn't realize I had that. I forgot. So I'm just avoiding it.
Yeah, you can only use it. You can't use it when you're floating around there. You have to actually land.
Oh really? Well, I usually did just like I'd go head on with him rather than try to block it.
Yeah,
just like kill him before he kills me, you know.
I think you'd have a lot more fun with this game, Steve, if you played it again with
Yeah, I should try it.
With better knowledge of the controls, you'd be able to get a lot further in the
I'll do a second video of more of the levels, right?
Yeah.
If I can figure out how to get through it, yeah. But it's a pretty awesome game in general, though.
Yeah, it was so impressive back at the time too when it came out.
Yeah, I never saw this when I was a kid. If I had, I would have played this game to death. This is just so cool. Look, I'm already entering this level with my dangerously low shield. What's really funny here is that now you can actually start to fight guys. They're like little guys shooting at you. It's kind of funny. Here, I just started doing this, so I kill everything before, as it gets on the screen, because the little guys were annoying me.
Yeah, with the rebound shot.
Yeah, exactly. And this part's pretty cool. This little mini boss here. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. This is another spot where the shield comes in handy. You can block those those green laser shots they shoot at you.
Oh yeah, I avoided most of them. I did pretty good avoiding them.
Yeah, just floating around.
Yeah. I'm also just shooting randomly because
that's the cool thing about this game. You're kind of showing that even though you don't know all the controls properly, you're kind of showing that there's more than one way to skin the cat.
Yeah, exactly.
Because normally I just wait on one of the platforms and block all the lasers until they're vulnerable.
Yeah.